Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and we're battling for week number 2 of season number 7 of the WPL, the Western Pokemon League, up against Adamz, Dr. Skarmory right here, and his Manchester Skarmorys, so should definitely be a very exciting match right now. He has a lot of offensive threats, so this Dragonite is definitely very scary. Now let's quickly go over team preview, of course. I'm trying to go for a game with my Trick Room, Shadow Ball, Nasty Plot, Fagrigus right here, but unfortunately he brought both counters to that with the Absol and the Blissey, so I definitely am going to try to prioritize getting rid of both of those just to help out my Fagrigus matchup right here. Then we have Bandizagard, which he pretty much has no switch-ins for besides Heracross, so as long as I can predict Heracross once, we can definitely just kind of go in with that Mon. He also had a potential Chestnut, so I am actually carrying Hidden Power Flying on my Zagard this week just to potentially catch that thing. Then we have a nice Cobalion right here, which is earning a Choppleberry set with Rocks and HP Flying. Obviously, this is a lure to several Pokemon, obviously the Chestnut and the Heracross, so hopefully that can definitely show off the tech this week. Then we have a Fizdef Silvally Fairy right here, because Adam also had an Infernape, I believe, so he had a ton of potential fighting types. If not Infernape, I believe he had an Absol, which could definitely be walled by my Silvally too, so Fizdef Silvally Fairy definitely has a really great matchup right here. Then of course we have our Tornadus, just running an offensive set with the Defog of course, and we're actually going with Air Slash, not Hurricane, because Air Slash does OHKO and 2-hit KO everything that I needed to anyway, so that's why we're doing that. And then of course U-turn. And then finally right here we have our Reuniclus, which is earning a Calm Mind set, pretty much just a good switch into stuff like a Rotom Wash and potentially Dragonite, because it's not Z Dragonite, so we can definitely take advantage of that. And yeah, game plan right here is just to get up rocks, maybe lure with Cobalion, try to get rid of these two if I can, the Blissey and the Absol, and try to go in with my Cofagrigus right here. So let's go ahead and hop right in. So I'm going to go ahead and lead off here with my Tornadus, as he leads off with the Doggo, his Zagard. So I throw off an Air Slash as he goes for the Outrage and does a 95%. So let's go ahead and pause it. That Outrage right there should have killed me. It had like a 75% chance to OHKO, and fortunately for me, once a roll actually got in my favor. Usually they never do, so we're able to hang on with our Tornadus right here, and we didn't flinch him, which is, I guess, a little bit of more odds in my favor, but I can go ahead and hit him up with another Air Slash right here and just knock that out, which is great because now I can actually preserve this for your generator as he goes for the Sucker Punch. And I was really afraid he would Pursuit Trap me, but he actually didn't, so I can throw up rocks right here. I didn't really expect a Magicoat Absol, as here this tech is going to work out as I go for the Hidden Power Flying. He's going to go for that close combat as we are able to survive. Now, Adam is definitely not the most experienced Pokemon player, and I mean that with no disrespect, of course, but I figured since he saw a special attack move right there, I figured he may try to pivot out into the Blissey, and I could just go ahead and fire off a close combat pretty safely right here. I figured he wouldn't go into Dragonite ever, and even if he did, that damage could be very good in terms of putting it in range of my Zygarde's extreme speed, so I decided to go ahead and hit him up with the close combat as he does go into the Blissey, expecting to be able to take my special attacks, as Blissey is going to go ahead and fall over right there. So that's very good for me, as he's going to go ahead and bring out his Absol right here, which is not too big of a deal at all. As I did say I do have a good response to this, as he goes for the Sucker Punch again, and not the Pursuit. So I guess he didn't have Pursuit, but I'm going to go right here for the multi-attack and then Parting Shot out, which is totally fine. Just want to keep Silvally healthy, out of range of that Dragonite, of course. As he's going to go ahead and Volt Switch. Now here, I figured he doesn't have the Pursuit. He's going to go for Night Slash and crit, knock me out. Obviously, I could have survived that and gone for a nice Signal Beam and knock that out, but unfortunately he crit me, but it's not that big of a deal. I pretty much go Zygarde now, and I'm able to just click 1,000 arrows through everything. He doesn't know this, but I'm actually adamant Zygarde, so he's going to go out into everything that dies before going out into the Heracross, which would have outsped me, but unfortunately for him, I guess he thought I was Jelly Zygarde, but I'm going to go here for the 1,000 arrows. This could have survived and knocked me out with Dragon Claw too, but he goes for Fly, and obviously 1,000 arrows is able to smack that down and knock that out. And this last Pokemon right here is the Heracross. I'm switching for Differential. I don't want him to be Jolly and knock me out, so I go out here into my Silvally Fairy. And at this point, the match is sealed up due to burn damage, so he's going to go for the close combat, of course, and that won't be able to knock me out. So I can just go right here for the multi-attack and pick up the win. So we're going to win week number 2, move on to 2-0 at plus 11. So we won 6-0, then 5-0, which means if we win 4-0 next week, I guess we know how the season's going to go right there. But yeah, we're able to go ahead and pick up the win. Very happy with this, of course, and obviously it's not against the most experienced player, and once again, I mean no disrespect to Adam, but hopefully we can continue picking up some wins, of course, and yeah, Zagar definitely doing some work this week. I'm really glad Zagar picked up some kills. I really wanted it to do that several times, but we're able to pick up the win, of course, and yeah, be sure to go ahead and check out Adam down below in the description as well, and I'll see you all next time. Later.